Hey guys, Kelly here. Want to give you a really cool strategy when you're working with buyers. Mazel tov, drinking orange juice. Woo! When you're working with buyers, one of the cool things that I do, and it helps to bridge the gap to where they're at, where I'm at, because a lot of times, let's just be honest, when you're working with a buyer and you send them your website link, they're still going to be looking at realtor.com and Zillow, and they're going to find stuff before you do. And then you have to go through and start vetting whether it's a real property, whether it's trash, or did you have to suck it up, buttercup, and say, hey, great job, you found that before me, the professional. That's frustrating. So I want to share with you a tip that I do, a strategy, not a tip. This is a strategy right here, guys, that I don't know any other agent doing. Now, if you do it and you're that other agent, forgive me. Locally, I don't know anybody that does or teaches this. So I'm in my local MLS. I'm in the MLS, and I did a search for one of the towns near me. And so I want to set this up properly. So let's just suppose this were you. You were my buyer, and this is our second time communicating. I've already got you approved with the lender. Now I've set this up for us to have a live online home search to determine what we want to go look at. And so what you're going to do, and if you don't already have it, get a Zoom, go to Zoom and get you the free account. It allows you to do up to 40-minute worth of live videos, and you can share it with anybody, and you can record it. I'm recording this on Zoom. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the link that Zoom gives you, and you're going to send it to your prospective buyer. Now, I'll let you know I'm working with 7 buyers right now. In the last 2 days, I have done this with the buyers and actually with them live set up showings. It's really awesome, guys. So what you're going to do is you're going to send them the link that Zoom gives you, and you're going to let the buyer know that if this is their first time, they're going to need to go ahead and download Zoom to their computer. No big deal. And once they download Zoom to their computer, they're then going to show up on your screen. Now, my videos right here, they're going to show up somewhere underneath you. Now, they're going to be able to talk to you, see you as well as you see them through their computer. Make sure they've got camera capability. A lot of the computers have built-in cameras, and that their sound is turned up and they've got microphone capabilities. Once that's done, you're off and running. So here's the scenario. You're a buyer and you're 40 minutes away, and I've got 5 right now that are within 30 to 40 miles of my home I'm working with. Yes, I do a lot of marketing, and I don't turn buyers down. So you're a buyer, you're 40 miles away. This is our second conversation where we're actually getting serious now. And instead of me sending you a link with 15 or 20 houses and then you tell me what you want, we're going to do it together. So I've already, before this video would happen with you, the buyer, I've already gone in based on our conversation of what you're looking for and pre-populated what I felt were the best choices for you in that town with what you're looking for. So you're going to be on this page with me live, and we're going to start with the first one. And I'll say, so Jim, here's the first home I want to share with you. And what I'm going to do, Jim, is I'm actually going to pull up the map, okay? And here is the area, Jim, that we're looking at that you told me that you're most interested in. Now, based on this map, are you more interested in starting off our searches here, down here, or over here? And here's where Jim's going to say, Kelly, I really like over by the Eustis area. Fantastic. So, Jim, let's look at the first home. You're going to pull that first home up. Jim is actually seeing this home on your computer. Jim, let's take a look at a couple of the pictures, and then I'm going to scroll through, and he and I are both going to see pictures of the house together. He's going to be like, oh, my God, that's perfect. I love that. Or he's going to say, oh, I hate that. See, he's training you, and you're training him to be able to see these together. And, guys, this is so much better than just sending him links and talking about it. You physically can do this together. Jim, this is a 3-bed, 2-bath home, 2,300 square feet, been on market for a long time, so we can blah, I mean, whatever. Use your professionalism, but you can scroll down and look at the entire listing with them. Now, here's the killer part. So we look at this home, and Jim's like, oh, Kelly, that's it. I love that home. So what I do is I have my phone with me. Now, guys, this is so powerful. Watch this. How many of you have gotten to a situation where you've taken a buyer to home and they're wanting to make an offer on it, and the buyer comes back and says, all right, let's go in, and it's like 40,000 under ask. And you're like, oh my God, what are you doing to me? What I do is I will call, I'll say, Jim, let's go ahead and get Jarrett on the phone. I get Jarrett on the phone, and I'd say about 40% of the time the agents will answer. Agents are pretty dumb and they don't answer their phones. They don't run this like a business. I always answer my phone. If it's 9 to 5, you're going to get me. And after 5, you're going to get me about 80% of the time. But I'm going to call Jared up and say, hey, Jared, this is Kelly with eXp Realty. And I would like to talk to you about your home located on Eagle Point Court. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Now, he's on speakerphone. You or Jim is going to be here. Well, Kelly, that's great. That home's blah, 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 blah. Fantastic. Jared, have you had any offer? No, blah, blah, blah. Great. So if I were to bring a buyer and look at the home, Jared, let me ask you this. You've been on market for this long, for this, and you're at this price. Would you be willing to accept pretty good offers, but maybe not full price? Now, the reason I do that, I want Jared to tell my buyer, not me, that yes, we would accept lower offers, or no, we're stuck at that price. So if my buyer wants to go and look at this home, he's already been told by the listing agent, no, the seller's not willing to do that. Now, when you go to look at the home, if your buyer says, yeah, let's submit a lower offer, you can say, no, listen, I'll do whatever you want me to do. You remember the listing agent said. So a lot of times, guys, this will help cut out that whole uncomfortable position between you and the buyer when it comes to making an offer. I don't know if you can see how powerful that is. I'm literally showing my buyer these homes. So once we look at that, if he likes that home, we're going to hit showing time. Boom. With him on the phone or on my computer, I've set up the very first listing. Now, here's the kicker. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go down here. And I'm going to say, Jim, let me go ahead and email this to you right now. Boom. I email that one property to him. Okay? So once I've emailed that property, we're going to go back to the map and we're going to look at the next one. Now, guys, we're going to weed this down until we get at least 5 homes that we've looked at together on our computer, on my MLS, looking at the pictures, on the big pictures as they blow up, calling the agents. I'm engaging that buyer. He's engaging me. And guys, we're doing this without us having to drive me to meet him 40 minutes away. How many of you have ever gone to a house where the internet's been really bad? You've had your laptop or your iPad, and you're just having a hard time pulling up the MLS. Guys, I'm doing this from my house. Can you see the power of this? Can you see how easy this would be? So here's the thing. When you're working with buyers and you have that initial phone call, either you've gotten them to the lender or they've already been pre-approved, and you're like, hey, Jim, this is Kelly with eXp or Hoopy with Hoopy Real Estate. I just wanted to reach out and say congratulations on your approval. And I'd like to ask you a couple questions. Can you tell me a little bit about what your dream home looks like? And then start that. Once you get that list of his criteria, then you're going to say this. Jim, now that I've got all of this, are you available tomorrow at 5 o'clock for a phone call? Where I'm going to do a live screen share on the computer with you and show you what I found. Are you available? Yeah. Okay, great. Here's what I'm going to do, Jim. Tomorrow, prior to the phone call, I'm going to send you a link by email, and make sure you have his name, his phone number, his email. And I want you to go ahead and log in. Now, you might have to download Zoom. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes. But once you do that, Jim, you and I are both going to be able to look online live together with what I found for you. Sounds good? Great. Boom. Then you let him go. Then you go ahead and get yourself set up on some searches. And you know what? If you want to find some FSBOs, pre-call the FSBOs. I got a buyer looking in your area. You mind if I show him your home? I don't have to come show it right now, but I'd like to show it to him online. If you're offering a buyer's commission, I will expose your home to my buyer. I have an approval for $425,000, and he's looking. We're making an offer. Can I show him your home? Are you offering a commission? Boom. Now you can show him FSBOs. You can call up old expired. I mean, guys, the sky's the limit. But I just wanted to share with you something that most agents aren't doing, and I highly recommend you do this because it allows you to interact with that buyer. It allows you both to look at homes. And if that buyer is 30, 40 minutes away, this is the perfect vehicle, Zoom is, for you to do exactly what I've seen. All right, guys, as always, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more great content. I hope this made sense. You should be utilizing Zoom when you're working with buyers, and I think you could probably see how this could also impact other areas of your business. It's free. If you go for the free plan on Zoom, you can get up to 40 minutes on that video. And guys, you can record it. So you can send it to your buyer at a future date or whatever. Again, make sure you hit subscribe. Got great content coming during the month. Things that will help you improve your business. This is Kelly Wheeler with the Kelly Wheeler Group, brokered by eXp Realty. And don't forget, underneath, I'll leave some valuable information for you as you absolutely explode your business the rest of 2019. All right, guys, listen, I thank you so much, and I'm going to end the meeting right now. And if you have any questions or you have any comments, drop them below, and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. Thank you.